Hello everyone, I'm Jim, and it is my job to provide fast, effective relief from the heartburn of people problems. It's been a while since I've done a video, so apologies for that, but I thought I'd do another one and get back in touch with everybody and let you know what's been happening in my world. I hope you've all been staying safe and healthy, and that life has been treating you as well as possible under the circumstances. Okay, so probably one of the most frequent questions I've been getting has been around the whole furlough scheme and how that's impacting my clients. Right now we're in that phase where people are looking at bringing people back off furlough to work either part-time or full-time again. I did have one question about an individual who didn't want to return to work, and his employer said, well, I've got work for this guy to do, and even though the government is paying 80% of his salary, I just can't afford to then be picking up a new employee because this guy doesn't want to work. So we talked through the situation, and I said to him, well, 3 questions to ask. First, have you done a risk assessment? And second, what steps have you taken to ensure you have a safe working environment? This is to tackle all the health and safety aspects of the situation. And then the third question was, well, what serious grounds does this individual have for being afraid of returning to work? The literal phrase is, do they have a genuine and reasonable concern that they are in a clear and imminent danger if they return to work? This is kind of covered by Section 44 of the Employment Rights Act, 1996. So, the individual in question was a 67-year-old male, quite a heavy smoker, and even though the employer in question was using PPE and had done everything they can to try and make the environment safe, they couldn't guarantee safe distancing. In fact, in their case, what they were doing was going on site to a hospital and doing work within those premises there, and this employee was quite scared. So he probably did have a genuine concern and pretty reasonable under the circumstances. But anyway, I gave him some advice on what his options were, and if you happen to be in a similar situation and you're wondering about how to bring people back from furlough and how to deal with people that maybe don't want to come back, just leave a comment below, or better yet, give me a shout, and I'll get in touch and we can talk about it. Okay, in other news, I'm working on a managing people course. This is a premium product. It's a paid-for course, and it covers all the sort of essential areas that anyone who's new or maybe an experienced manager looking for a refresher needs to know about managing and leading people. Most of this is based on my experience and what I've learned along the way. Your mileage might vary from other trainers, but this is my opinion. Anyway, I'm going to be launching this in the near future. I'm thinking about doing one of the modules as a free webinar, probably the second one on good manager, bad manager. This looks at what is it that differentiates a good manager from a bad manager. All of us that have ever managed people, we all believe, yes, I'm going to be a good manager. I'm intelligent, I'm reasonable, I'm articulate. What could go wrong? And yet, we've all worked for people who are maybe not quite so good at the management role. So we're trying to understand a bit more about the causes of that. If that's something you're interested in, again, leave a comment below. If there's enough interest, I'll look at doing that as a webinar. A free one. Yes, free. Can you believe it? Wow. Okay. Right, before I use up too much time, let's keep this short and sweet. One bit of good news for self-employed HR consultants out there who are CIPD registered. If you haven't heard, the CIPD is giving a discount on renewals, membership renewals this year of up to 50%. All you have to do, call them up, explain how you've been financially impacted by the coronavirus crisis. For example, your clients are basically not paying you anymore or have deferred all of their engagements. And if you're eligible, they will give you a discount on your membership renewal. I'll put a link to their webpage on the topic again in the description below, and hopefully that'll be helpful. Right, that's all for now. I shall do another one of these as soon as I have the time. Hopefully it'll be soon. Again, get in touch if there's anything I can help with. If you like this video, then say so, or like it. If you didn't like it, then obviously say so. Feel free. And meanwhile, take care, everyone. Hope you're all well, and catch you next time. All right, bye.